142.
Where's the 2 red?
The door is open.
That's okay, so they'll take care of it. So we're doing seated, Welcome to Yogaxpress, the mobile stretch clinic that takes yoga to the people. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And this is a wonderful participant, Josiane Hird. Josiane has been with us in several episodes before, and she is back once more. Thank you for being here, Josiane. We did miss you. In the last episode, we missed you very much, and I'm so glad you're here.
Too.
I'm really happy to also acknowledge our director, Jeanette Santiago, our facilitator, Roberto Espinel, and our camera person, Zuli Nauza. Zuli, did I get your name right? Thank you. I'd like our viewers to know that Yogaxpress, that's the name of this program. Yogaxpress is a half-hour show we tape twice a week. We air 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time, on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35. We believe, on this program, we believe very much that if you can move, you can stretch. So come stretch with us. Don't just sit there. Move. Don't just move. Stretch. Once we start stretching, don't just stretch. Walk. And don't just walk, run. So we are in the middle point of our activity, and that's where we want to be. Always keep our balance. Some of us are not made for running. Some of us are not made, most of us are made for walking, but many of us are not made to be runners. So we are at least stretching. Give yourself that wonderful opportunity to release those beautiful juices, feel-good juices called endorphins. I'm going to move my beautiful bottle out of the way, out of camera view. Today we're going to try and pick up where we left off yesterday. In the last episode, I tried to take you solo. I tried to take you through all the 48 postures in the sequence, the 48 plus sequence. We didn't quite make it. I think we completed about, Josiane, you were not here the last time. We completed about 29. We were in Kapotasana, the pigeon posture. So what we're going to do today is to pick up where we left off. You probably did not get to see the entire of the pigeon posture. Today we're going to do all the seated, prone, and supine postures, just so you get a taste of how it feels to stretch. Let's come up on our knees. And since we do not have the challenge of as many postures to go through in today's episode, we just have, what do we have? 48 minus 29. That's about...
You did the cat position?
What's the matter?
Yes,
we did. We did the cat, we did the camel, and we went past. We came up to here. Let's keep this here between us. So we're continuing from here. And this is your favorite one, Josiane, so let's do that. Sit on your knees. Your feet are flat. The tops of your feet are flat on the mat. Now press the floor with your palms, just to get your balance, right? Extend the left leg all the way out. Curl your toes in at first to try and get to wiggle your knee all the way back, as far back as you can go, and very slowly, very gently, gracefully if you can, wiggle your right foot forward. So when your right foot is out as far as it can go, uncurl your toes, exhale, and fold from the hip. Lean with your chest. If you can touch the floor with your forehead, that's good. If you cannot, that's perfectly all right. Press with your palms, push up, come up with a nice straight back. Inhale as you come up. Now let's swing our right leg forward. Place your right leg just in front, left leg forward, Left leg is just in front of the right. Swing your right leg all the way out. Curl your toes in your left leg and keep pushing till your knee is as far back away from your hip as possible so that your hip comes nice and low on the mat. Now you want to make sure the more of a challenge you want, you may want to bring your foot forward. Now I'm not ready to bring my foot all the way forward, so I'm going to keep it right here where it's nice and comfortable. Make sure your hips are nicely aligned in the center. Uncurl your toes. Exhale. Fold from the hip. Lead with your chin. Enjoy the experience. We are not going to try and speed up today. We have fewer postures and we're just going to hold. Increase our holding time. Inhale, come up. Swing your right leg forward. And let's come sit up on our knees in Maha Mudra, grand gesture. Sit up on your knees. Your feet are flat. The tops of your feet are on the floor, on the mat. Take your arms from behind. Clasp your opposite elbows. Now you can either clasp your opposite elbows or if you're feeling a little adventurous, place your arms, your palms are together in reverse namaste. Whichever way that feels comfortable for you is the right way. Exhale, fold from the hip with a nice straight back. Inhale, come up. Exhale and release. Now remember, this is an exercise program. It's about retraining neglected muscles. So if you feel any particular muscle group is not being targeted today, not to worry, just feel free. Choose from the other postures. When you do this whole sequence, one after the other, you can actually make sure that you do target every major muscle group, gland and organ. Josiane, we're going to go into 31. We're going to go into Paripurna Nava. Paripurna Nava, Paripurna is full. Nava is boat. Josiane is all set to go all the way up. I know you love this posture. Viewers at home, remember, when you come up, when your legs come up in this posture, you want to tighten your low back muscles. So you want to make sure that your lower back is nice and strong. At the same time, engage your lower abdominal muscles to come up. Try to resist the temptation to use your quad muscles. Some of us have very strong quads. You might be tempted to use them, but what you want to do is tighten your lower abdominal muscles. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height. Keep inhaling, take your legs up. Use your low abdominal muscles. And find your balance. Once you've found your balance, hold your posture, not your breath. Exhale and release. I have to respect Josiane's perspective. She said, I like to hold the postures. I don't want to run through them. So thank you, Josiane. Thanks to you. We're going to enjoy these postures because you want to enjoy them, right?
Yes.
You want to feel it. Okay, we're going to come.
Stretch even better. It's really.
Actually, you are right, because the
breathing
longer
in it.
we hold, the longer the hold time, the greater is the release of these feel-good juices called endorphins. So keep that in mind. But if you are in a rush one day, you need to get to work, but you want to make sure that you have a pulse on all your muscle groups, glands, and organs, run through the whole thing like a dance motion. Now clasp make sure that the soles of both your feet touch each other. Clasp your feet with your hands. Once you've got a nice good grip, bring your knees down. You want to bring your knees down as low as possible. If your knees are not going to come down today, feel free. Sit on a block, on a foam block if you have to. Now, whatever you do, you should just feel good about it. Inhale, bring your chest up. Exhale, try to fold from the hip. As you fold over, you might notice your knees might come up. If they do, push them back with your elbows. If they're already down, make sure that you come forward and keep your knees down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, and let's come into Malasana. Mala is garland, and it's simply a seated squat. What it does is it does stretch your calf muscles. It also gives you a wonderful pelvic stretch. Heels are closer than the toes. You want to make sure your knees are nicely splayed, so push them out with your elbows and place your palms in front of your chest. Bring your chin up and hold. Try to find your balance. Close your eyes if you want to just enjoy this experience. Exhale and release. Extend your legs out in front of you. Keep both your feet flexed. What we are going to do is we're going to exhale and dip our torso to the right and then to the left. So as we exhale, make sure that your feet stay flexed. Do not take your feet with you. Keep it where it is. That's when you get the maximum stretch. You want to challenge yourself. Don't make it too easy. Place both your palms to your right, to the right side of your hip. Exhale. It doesn't matter if your forehead does not touch the ground. I've been practicing for 13 years. My forehead is not ever going to touch the ground. But I'm not worried because I want to feel the stretch. So place your palms on your right side. Exhale and dip. I'm going to take my hand a little further to get a deeper dip. Resist the temptation to move your feet because you can go down deeper. But when you hold it up, keep your feet flexed. You won't go as deep, but you will get a better stretch. Inhale, come up. Exhale, dip to the left. This posture is called Supta Namaskara. Supta is supine. Namaskara is prayer. This is not really a supine posture, but as we go down lower, most of our body is very close to the floor, so it's practically supine. Inhale, come up. Okay, after Supta Namaskara, what do we have? We are in prone position. Let's come down on our belly. Come down in prone position, Ashtanga Namaskara. Ashtanga Namaskara, Ashta Anga. Ashta is 8, Anga is limbs. Ashtanga Namaskara is literally 8 limbs that make a connection with the ground, with the earth. That's chin, chest is considered 1, your hands just below the shoulders, your knees and your toes. That's 8 limbs, 2 knees, 2 feet, 2 hands, chin and chest. That's 8. Now, your feet are curled in, knees are on the floor. We're going to inhale and glide, peel our buttocks off the floor. Peel your hips, your buttocks off the floor as you inhale. And bring your knees closer to your chest. Inhale and lift. Once you're there, once you're as close to your chest, your knees are as close to the chest as possible, hold it there. Keep breathing. Now, we're going to straighten our knees, glide our knees back. Take it back, push it back with the toes. Inhale and come up in Cobra position. Cobra is Bhujanga or Cobra. There are 2. There's one called King Cobra where you press with the palms and you go all the way up. That's great, but the point is in that the temptation is to use your arm strength. When you do a low Cobra, the way Josiane and I are doing, you know that you're going to use your low back muscles because you're going to lift your hands off of the floor and use your low back muscles to bring you up. Hold. Exhale and release. What do we have from Cobra? Oh, good. Locust. Salabhasana. Salab is locust. Wrap your fingers over your thumb. Make a little fist with your hands. Wrap fingers in both the hands and then tuck your fist into the pelvic region, in the groin area, so you don't hurt yourself, so you don't chafe. You want to give yourself a little bit of padding. Chin is on the floor, on the mat. Inhale, engage your low back muscles. Inhale and lift your knees off of the floor. Inhale and lift. You want to hold. Hold your posture, not your breath. Exhale and release. Remember, the longer you hold, the stronger you feel. Now, we're going to untangle ourselves. Extend your arms out in front of you. This is the boat position. This is not the full boat. The seated boat is called the full boat or Nava, Paripurna Nava. This is simply Navasana. Nava is canoe, or it's not the full boat, it's canoe, so it's not shaped fully like a U. We're going to go up. Arms are extended, palms are facing each other. Chin is on the floor. Inhale. I'm going to bring my arms out so you can see what we're doing. Inhale Use your low back muscles. Lift your torso and your knees off of the floor as high as you can. Inhale and lift. Now hold it right there. Hold your posture. Remember, never ever hold your breath unless you are in a breathing exercise sequence. Exhale and release. Stay where you are in prone position. Hold on to your left ankle with your left hand, right ankle with your right hand. Try to bring your knees closer together. Remember, when your knees are close, it's more of a challenge. But if you're not ready for it today, you're a bit tired, bring your knees out. I'm going to try and bring my knees closer. Chin is on the floor. This is Archer's Bow. Let me see. Dhanurasana, that's right. Archer's Bow, Dhanurasana. Inhale. Engage your low back muscles. Tighten your gluteals, which are your buttock muscles. Inhale and lift your torso and your knees off the floor. Inhale and lift. And hold, exhale, release. Sometimes I find on the monitor, Josiane, I can see one of my legs go up a little higher than the other. That is an imbalance in the body. So if you notice at home when we are looking into a mirror, if one leg goes higher, that's a clear sign that there's a bit of an imbalance. Press with your palms on the floor. Let's come up on our knees. Place the elbows on the floor and clasp your palms together. Curl your toes in. This is Mandukasana. Manduk is frog. This is also a wonderful rest posture, but at the same time, it's an active rest posture. You don't want to go to sleep on me, Josiane. Don't sleep.
I feel very comfortable in that position.
You are very comfortable. I can see that. Now, stay alert. Press with your palms on the floor. Lift your knees off of the floor and extend your legs all the way out. Curl your toes in. Keep your feet close together. The moment you bring your feet out, it becomes a little easier because there's not that much pressure on your knees or your ankles or your palms for that matter. Hold. Exhale and very gently place your knees on the floor. Let's turn around. Come in supine position. Zuli, how are we doing for time? 5 minutes more? 10 minutes more?
Yeah.
Great. Oh, I wish I had this extra time yesterday. Let's come down in supine position. I need to get my fancy clip off of my hair. Okay, we're going to go into Viparita Karani. Viparita Karani is unique inversion. Place your palms flat under your buttocks to give you that extra leverage. Keep your legs extended. Now this time what we're going to do, we're going to remember, whenever you want to lift your legs off of the floor, especially from a supine position, you need to engage your lower abdominal muscles. You need to keep them nice and tight. Do not use your quads. Inhale and lift. Now, keep inhaling. Take your legs all the way overhead into plow position, plow or halasana. Keep inhaling. Use your hands under your buttocks and lift. Let's go. If your feet touch the ground, if your toes touch the ground, that's wonderful. If it doesn't, don't get disheartened. It will one of these days. I've been trying for 13 years. It hasn't got there quite yet. Actually, I did. There was a time, a couple of years when I was able to do it. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Inhale. Let's come out of that position. Make sure, do not lift your head off of the floor when you're coming out of this position. That is definitely a no. Exhale and release. What happens when you lift, Josie, and I don't know if you've noticed, but when we are coming out of this position, because there's a lot of weight, the fulcrum, the hip is coming down. If we lift our neck off of the floor, we could hurt ourselves because there's a lot of tension there. So I want our viewers at home to be very safe. Now, we came all the way out, but before we get into fish posture, we're going to go into happy baby. Lift your legs off of the floor. Bend your legs at the knees. Place your palms on the soles of your feet. So right palm on the right sole, left palm on the left sole. Bring your knees out. Now, once your knees are nice and out, press the knees as close to the floor as you can. You should feel a wonderful compacting of your upper thighs on your lower abdomen. So you should feel a wonderful pressure of the upper thighs on the lower abdomen. Inhale. Exhale and release. We're going to go into fish posture. Fish or matsya is a wonderful counter posture to the plow. So again, place your palms under your buttocks. So that's to make sure you stay nice and secure and you stay without any imbalance. You stay nice and centered. Inhale and peel your chest off of the floor. Tilt your head back. Inhale and lift. Keep your feet flexed. Inhale and lift. Josiane, can you see yourself in the monitor? You look good, yeah. Feels good too, doesn't it? Exhale and release. We're going to go into...
It's funny to look at ourselves in first.
Yeah, I know. But the world does look better upside down in a lot of ways. Bring your heels close to your buttocks. We're going to go into Setu Bandha, bridge posture. Heels are close. Make sure your knees are as close together just to give yourself that extra challenge. If you're feeling very tired today, you can bring your knees apart. But whatever you do, make sure your heels are nice and close. Inhale, lift your buttocks off of the floor and use your hands to support yourself. Inhale and lift. Now, if you want to get a little adventurous, seeing that we have a little extra time, bring your right foot to the center and you can very gently take your left foot off of the floor. Keep your foot flexed and hold. Exhale, release, and if you're ready, let's take the right foot off. Exhale. Now take both your feet off. No, we're not going to do that today. Exhale and release very gently. Bring your buttocks on the floor. Extend the right leg out. Left leg is still bent. Place your right hand on your left knee. Left hand on your left hip. Look to the left and push the left knee over to the right. So you're getting a wonderful twist in the opposite direction. So you're making a beautiful S with the side of your body. You should get a beautiful twist in your obliques on the left side. You also get a good abductor stretch, the muscles on the outside of your upper left thigh. Inhale and release. Extend the left leg out. Inhale, bring the right knee in. Right hand is on the right hip, left hand on the right knee. Look to the right and push your right knee over to the left side. Make sure your right shoulder is on the floor. Inhale, come up. Keep your right knee bent. Bend your left knee. Hug yourself for a wonderful, wonderful job that you did between yesterday and today. And congratulate yourself. Let's do a beautiful sacral roll, lovely sacral massage. That ensures that your whole body, because all the nerves end right there in the sacrum area. Well, they don't really end, but they start dividing over there. So that's
a wonderful feeling.
It is a wonderful feeling. It really massages your whole spine. Because the sacrum is the part where the nerves actually divide into the sciatic. Let's inhale and come up. And Josiane, any thoughts? Are you sad that you missed our session yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
We did miss you too. So tell me, Zuli, we have a couple of minutes left, right? We're just going to, for our viewers at home, 5 minutes, wow, that's a long time. We could do a few more stretches. For our viewers at home, if you're feeling energized, we could also give them the sun salutation. Or, no, I think they would like to stretch with us. You want to do the sun salutation?
I think we should do it to
We
start
should have done
with
it in the beginning.
The next one should start
We may
with.
not. No, you're right. Let's do the next episode tomorrow. Viewers at home, we have a lot of support for you. This is actually the first time, Zuli, that we've actually finished on time. Jeanette, thanks to you guys. We've never actually ever been able to finish an episode. Those of you who would like to go to my website, check out this book and wherever you find it, Yoga Secrets. This is where we have 10 cards for you, ailment-specific cards. There is a sequence for sciatica. There's a sequence, let's go backwards this time, piles, which is hemorrhoids. And actually, Josiane, I would like you to choose a few from here. Why don't we give them a few stretches, maybe one from each of these sequences since we have some time today? Yeah, right now, just a couple. We don't have to do standing, can be anything. What do you think?
Well, this is a good
Actually,
one.
let them be aware. Okay, let's point it out to them more than anything. Josiane picked posture hasta uttana, arms raised. Just be aware that almost 28 of these 48 postures are
excellent
very
for the
easily
rocks.
adapted sitting in chairs.
And the
It's
back.
very
It
good.
strengthens the back.
It strengthens the back. Whenever you do, remember in asthma, for example, if you want to enhance your lung power, you will have to do chest opener. So when you open up your chest, you're strengthening your back. Yoga is very logical, based on common sense. Arthritis, we are dealing with arthritis of the knee. So you want to increase the synovial fluid, you need to do knee benders. So Josiane, you know this one, right? Supta Vajra,
Yeah.
supine diamond is great for knee benders. Let's show them a couple of those. Let's do this, no, not the standing. Let's do some seated chest openers. How about the cat? You missed that,
cat.
right? Let's do the cat. I know you do it beautifully too. So the cat posture is a wonderful chest opener. We have 3 minutes. Okay, thanks, Zuli. Cat posture is a wonderful chest opener. So let's try that. Curl your toes in. Palms are splayed right here. Knees are directly under the hips. Inhale. Bring your chin up. The torso dips. So hip and torso. The middle part of the torso dips. Chest and hip come up. Exhale. Uncurl your toes. Arch your back. Let's try one knee bender for arthritis. Which knee bender would you like to do? You want to do the pigeon? Show them. We'll just do one for each ailment. That'll help us give you a short mini sequence in the 2 minutes we have
Have a
left.
nice pigeon.
You're on your knee. Yeah. Extend the left leg all the way out. 2 minutes. Okay, great. Extend your left leg all the way out. And bring your right foot forward. Exhale. You don't really have to fold, but Josiane won't let me continue if I don't. So exhale and fold. Remember, this is a knee bender. So when you bend and unbend your knees, you're helping form synovial fluid. Inhale, come up. Swing your left leg forward. Swing your right leg back. Exhale, fold from the hip. This is also wonderful, Josiane, for constipation because it compresses the lower abdomen. The lower abdomen presses against the inner upper thigh. So it's also great for massaging your large intestine.
The twist also is
The
good
twists
for that
are
because it
wonderful.
massages
Yes,
the
Ardha
intestine.
Matsyendra and Ardha Matsyendra, Lord of the Fishes. That's a beautiful twist. It massages the mid part of the body. For diabetes, what we have, let's see if we have a seated one for diabetes. We don't feel like getting up today, do we? We're not going to get up. We're going to do seated ones. Let's see if we can get you a diabetes one. But for viewers at home, make sure that you come and join us if you want to enjoy these stretches. We have 1 minute. If you want to enjoy these stretches with us, you can email us. Oh, that's a sciatic one. For sciatica, you can do a stretch which will extend the hamstrings, the sciatic nerves behind your legs. So do stretches, leg stretches. That's really good. Viewers at home, feel free to join us. As I said in the early part of this program, we do tape twice a week. Did I say twice a month? Twice a week, and we air 5 days a week. Zuli Nauzo, our camera person, you did a great job. Thank you so much. And our wonderful director, Jeanette Santiago, and our facilitator who's hiding somewhere, Roberta Espinel and Rich Spezial. Thank you all so much. And thanks to our viewers for staying with us. Josiane, thanks for being here. I really did miss you yesterday. I'm glad you're here today. It's a wrap.
Do you know what? I find out that if I do the plow, I can't do the plow after the cobra. My back doesn't. I can do the plow, but not
You want to
after the
release a
cobra.
little bit and then do the cobra.
Yeah, I have to do some